Good morning, Craig Howard here. Happy to be with you again this morning. Peanut's here at my feet. Uh, she's getting too lazy to jump up on the railing, but if the camera jerks, it's because she hits the stand. Anyway, sorry, I'm a little plugged up this morning. Quit that, Peanut. Um, you can tell this is for real, huh? Got to shout at the cat. Anyhow, you all know the story of the Good Samaritan. I was literally brought to tears yesterday in a meeting that I had at the headquarters of Good Samaritan. Um, you know the story of the Good Samaritan, how a man was attacked by thieves on the road, and two religious leaders came walking by and passed by on the other side because they didn't want to get involved. They were, maybe they were too busy, maybe they were afraid, for whatever reason, they just didn't stop to get involved. Um, then the Good Samaritan comes along, and he takes time out of his schedule for wherever he's going. He binds the wounds, he dresses the wounds, he provides transportation, puts the man on his own donkey. He takes him to a place of safety. He provides for his physical needs. Um, he represents everything that we should be. When Jesus told the story, he represents the way we are supposed to treat our neighbors. They told a story of this. Everybody is aware of the war that's going on in the Ukraine. Um, but what people aren't aware of, because it doesn't make the news, is the valiant efforts of the local churches in Poland and the Ukraine. People are coming to the churches for shelter because their houses have been bombed, or because they're fleeing the war, or whatever the situation might be. And these churches are opening their doors and giving people shelter. Here's something you don't know. Because of the connection that Samaritan's Purse had made with these churches through the shoebox ministry over the years. Those shoeboxes you pack at Christmas time that get sent to uh, poorer countries to be distributed, because of the connection they made with those churches, Samaritan's Purse has partnered with those churches, and they already had these relationships established through the shoebox ministry, and they are flying tons and tons and tons of food and water and supplies into the Ukraine. And they're the pastors of these churches are meeting them at the airport, and they're packing their cars full of food and water and supplies. Their Toyota Camrys, or their whatever car they have, whatever little car, they're filling their trunks and their back seats and their front seat, and they're driving back into the war zone where the people are at, hiding in these churches, and they're providing them food and water. One pastor is working so close to the front, he literally ripped the bumper off of his car, cut it down into plates, and had his wife sew it into his shirt or vest or something like that to make himself a homemade bulletproof vest. And then he went to pick up food and supplies to help take care of people that were being abused by a country that had no business doing what they're doing. That was just one story. There are literally, I don't know how many stories I heard yesterday of people that were playing the role of the Good Samaritan. God puts us in places where we can step out of our comfort zone, where we can use the resources we have to make a difference in the lives of other people. But sometimes we're too busy. We have our own agenda. We don't want to put ourselves in harm's way. I wonder, I think someday when I get to heaven, I'm going to see if I can visit the mansion of that pastor with that homemade bulletproof vest. Some tells me he's going to have a mighty big mansion and a lot of stars in his crown. Anyway, read the story of the Good Samaritans found in Luke and ask yourself, who have I found along the road? And what did I do? Just a thought for the day. Hope you have a great day today. Lord willing, I'll see you on Monday. God bless you, Mom and Dad. If you're watching, I love you. Bye.